Latest weekly COVID-19 update by the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says the total number of COVID-19 cases in the continent has reached over 10.9 million cases. As our Lena Igwenyu reports, the figure accounts for 30,000 total of COVID-19 cases reported globally. Details in this report.
The Continent Center for Disease Control and Prevention announced that as of February 10th, Africa has recorded over 10.9 million COVID-19 cases. The center also reveals that over 10 million people have recovered. This accounts for 91% of the total cases reported in Africa. And over 242,000 deaths have been reported, resulting in a cumulative case fatality rate of 2.2% and accounts for 4.2% of deaths reported globally.
I've given you an update on the vaccination situation. We have received now as a continent 604 million doses of vaccines. A total of 392 million doses have been administered. That represents a 65% uptake that is of the vaccine. 11.7% of the population has now been fully immunized. That is either the 2 doses of other vaccines or a single dose of the Johnson & Johnson vaccines.
Africa CDC strengthens the capacity and capability of Africa's public health, aims to enhance disease surveillance and public health partnerships through integrated cross-continent laboratory networks equipped with the tools, human resource capacity, and data infrastructure to fully leverage critical genomic sequencing technologies. The Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Africa CDC, from the African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa, conducted a Zoom meeting on its weekly press briefing on COVID-19 in African states. The organization will be launching the African Youth for COVID-19 Vaccination Initiative as part of its wide program of saving lives and livelihoods.
African Union and the Youth Envoy to begin a campaign which will really focus on our youths, given that, as I indicated last week, about 70% of our population on the continent is less than 30 years old, and the median age is 19%. So we'll keep you posted as we move towards the launch of that campaign, which will be happening very sooner than later.
Africa CDC works with all 55 member states to achieve its vision of a safer, healthier, integrated and prosperous Africa, in which the member states can efficiently prevent disease transmission, implement surveillance and detection, and always be prepared to respond effectively to health threats and outbreaks. The heads of state and government have made a historic decision to elevate Africa CDC's status to an autonomous health agency of the African Union. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Lena Igwenyu.